Warning, the following program may be too cool for some viewers. If you're not cool, please don't watch.
Hi, I'm Paul.
I'm Jimmy.
Welcome to Visually Challenged.
Our goal is to show you things that are visually oriented.
You know, things like film, video, photography. Sometimes we'll show you stuff that's so cool that your eyes will bleed, and other times not so cool stuff and they'll just tingle.
But don't get scared. Just wipe your eyes and keep watching. If you told kids today that they used to show movies outside, they wouldn't believe you. And if you said that while sitting in your car outside, you got to see 2 movies instead of 1, they'd think you were crazy. Well, it's too bad that because the number of drive-in theaters has drastically decreased, most kids have never even been to one. But it's not too late. There are still few drive-ins left. But if we don't support them, they'll die out too. Next time you see a movie, why not go to the drive-in? Help keep a part of history alive.
We used to stay there all day long. We'd go when it opened, and we stayed almost sometimes till it closed and watched the movies over and over again.
Everyone watches television, but not a lot of people know what goes into making a television show. One of the most common kinds of shows is news, so I thought it'd be cool to follow around a news cameraman and see what it's like. So what is your actual title, Vic?
News videographer.
What do you do?
I go around the city of Detroit shooting news packages and getting B-roll for the different news shows on Channel 4. Well, we're driving out to the Palace. It's about a 25-minute ride. And we're going to do man-on-the-street interviews and ask people what they think about waiting in the weather and spending the night probably to get Bob Seger tickets, and we're only allowed 6 tickets. How you doing? Channel 4?
Hi guys. You're gonna get stuck down there. Back
Okay.
up a little bit. Slide down here.
Okay. What door are the tickets at?
Under construction, on the brand new
Okay,
construction.
thanks. One of the bonuses here, you get to go up the wrong way, you get to park on a sidewalk. I love it. Well, I was a big radio head in high school. I wanted to do radio, and I found out how much they make, the different DJs and stuff, and I said I can't live on that amount of money. So I thought I would go into video, and I had a really good teacher, Jerry Holt, who opened up a lot of avenues for me in this field, especially in showing me what to do and critiquing my tapes and that to get me where I am today. Where is the front? Where is the front? All the way on that side? Okay, and did you have to wait outside, or?
Yeah, right now they let us in at 7 o'clock tonight.
And then you're going to get your 6 tickets?
Oh, yes, of course. Everybody's got their limit, 6.
Where do you think your seats are going to be?
On the floor, main floor. Ah. What time is it going to be on?
You know, I'm not sure. It'll be on today. How long you been out here?
Since 11 o'clock Thursday.
Sleeping out in the parking lot?
Oh yeah, lots of beer drinking, all that other good stuff. A lot of late hours too.
I do a lot of B-roll patrol too, which is, you know, you go to different events and you shoot that stuff and is showing what happened, but it's always better when there's a reporter there with you and you can bounce things off each other and you can see what's going on. You can actually see how a whole story comes together.
Do you enjoy it?
It's great. I can't think of doing anything else. Okay, I'm here. There's probably about 800 people in there. No, the place is, yeah, it's like wrapped and spiraled and all that stuff. Question is, tickets go on sale at 10. Do you want me to hang till 10 and get the first people with tickets in their hands? No? Yeah, one guy, man, this guy's, talk about not having nothing better to do. The guy's been here in the parking lot since noon Thursday or something like that. Always put little bars on the head of the tape so the engineer has something to set up by. Always shoot more than you need. Keeps the editors happy. Sometimes it can be glamorous where, you know, you're running around with celebrities, but the things that people don't see is like 2 weeks ago, you know, it was like 5 below zero out and they wanted weather shots, and I was out in the middle of the Detroit River laying on my stomach shooting geese in the water. You know, it's not so glamorous. You're out there freezing, you know, and sometimes you got to run with the gear to get where you're going, You know, you get hung up in traffic, you get late for the story, you need to get that interview. Wait a minute, I think it just opened up. Yeah, I think it just... Yeah, I think we're going slow, but they opened it up again. Well, we might make it. Unified the base.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Vic. I've just arrived, so I'm gonna go in now.
Thank you for sharing.
Unified the base. Looks like I'm a day late and $1 short on this. They're in the middle of it, and she's just about ready to wrap up. They're checking on that right now.
Okay, she'll talk to you after the arraignment's over. Police officer is also in there.
Okay, they said they'll let us in after the arraignment's over with, and the magistrate would talk to us. Well, it makes me feel like I'm contributing something to society in a small way. I go out and I bring people the news and let them know what's actually going on in the city they live in.
And why is that important?
Well, people want to know what's going on, and they look to the different news channels and the different programs at different times of the day to find out what is going on. And if I can help show people what's going on in the city, it makes you feel pretty good. Sometimes, when you have to interview somebody about a death and that's kind of tough because, they don't really want to talk about it sometimes, and they're pretty uptight depending on the circumstances. And so that's the bad part of the job. Didn't expect that. Got burned that.
Want the paper?
Yeah. Now I can go back out here and cool off from being hot inside.
So is this an average Saturday for you think? Or is it usually wilder than this?
Some are wilder. This was pretty average. A lot of driving. Sometimes, man, you rack up the miles. Well, the only thing I would tell anybody that wanted to get into the video field in general is you got to have the drive, and you really got to put forth the effort, because starting out, you don't make too much money. Your phone bill gets outrageous, and nobody knows who you are. So unless you're actually going to stick to it and put forth the effort and get real close to bankruptcy, it's hard to make it, because nobody's just going to hand it to you and say, here. Hello. No, there's no mug shots. I got a little information from the secretary lady there on the stuff. What I did is they ran me out to the other side of the courtroom, so when he came out, I got shots of him walking down the hallway towards me, passing me, and then, him walking. But he had a paper over his face. Yeah, so I was kind of bummed about that. Yeah, it's like I got in there and I got up there and they were already in the middle of it. They wouldn't let me in. So I'm the only one that was there as far as I know, because put it this way, nobody came out of the courtroom behind them. So as far as I know, I'm the only one here. I don't see anybody else's vehicles. Okay. I tried, darling. Okay. Bye-bye. She said we did a good job.
If you're watching television and you see something you don't like, something you think your kids shouldn't see, or something that offends the heck out of you, before you call the TV station, write a letter to your congressman, or boycott the show's advertisers, remember that right now there's probably someone out there watching the stuff that you like and thinking the same thing. It's a big country full of different ideas. Why not just change the channel?
Censorship sucks. Keep an open mind. Remember, America is a free country. Everyone likes to go to the movies, but sometimes you want to see something different, like what we saw at the Shadowbox Cafe. Super 8 movie night at the Shadowbox Cafe in Hamtramck. An evening put together by a couple of guys, Pete Trudgeon, Kevin Hyson, Aaron Trudgeon, and Dan Hyson, to expose themselves, well, I mean, they're Super 8 films to the world.
It's surreal for you.
Well, we made these films back in the 80s, and we showed them just to see if we could get any more interest in them. And we just haven't seen them for a long time ourselves, all of them, so we wanted to show them and see if anybody else was interested in seeing and bring up their films tonight. This is one that's going to be a half hour long, so
It's a trash bash.
just sit back and relax.
But it's a little more interesting. Thank you.
Man, let's go on that trip right now.
You got clothes in your car? Your car out there?
Sure as hell do.
Johnny, let's go. Actually, trash the place first.
For the most part, things ran smoothly, just like a movie theater. But occasionally, there were a few snags.
Ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this film across the young way. Hold me on these. Hold them, Mr. Dale.
But the thing is that if you guys are patient, I can fix this film and you can see the rest of it.
What's this?
I will clear Matt's name. That was my fault.
Look at that smoke in the beam of the jet. Yeah, how was it your fault, Aaron? How was it your fault?
Because I set it up earlier and I didn't realize that I didn't have it threaded completely and it got stuck in the machine, which was my fault. But I can understand why I got distracted, how it happened. I just shouldn't have let it happen. Try not to make that mistake ever again. See, it usually catches just like that. And for some reason, I didn't double check that.
What happened?
I don't know. Yeah, it has sound on it. I don't know why it's not working.
Though the first Super 8 movie night consisted exclusively of films by the filmmaking foursome, there was an eclectic group of shorts. And not-so-shorts.
Okay, people, because of the nature of Super 8 film, you gotta wait just a second until I rewind this. And then I'll show you the second part.
Where do you want that delivered, sir? It's the one with the red light on it. Because, you know, we try to keep deer away. Because we don't have the grass won't grow. Where Bambi goes, nothing grows. Well, this is a pretty big order. Are you having a party over there? What? I said, are you having a party over there?
There was social commentary.
Well, here we are at the Alger Theater, as you can see. And there's nothing here. Pete, were you surprised when you saw... No, the Esquire, excuse me, the Esquire. I said Alger, I don't know why, but were you surprised when you saw the Esquire gone?
Well, I knew it had closed some time back. Supposedly they closed it for health violations, but more popular consensus is that too many blacks were coming into Grosse Pointe, and you just know we can't have that.
There's a big audience for amateur films out there, I think.
Why is that?
Well, people are getting tired of all this big blockbuster Hollywood garbage, and they want to see some originality, be it cheap or low budget, whatever it is. They're just looking for something different. So hopefully we can give them that.
Sort of like an alternative film style.
An alternative film style. People out there need that.
There was religion.
Well, I brought over my all-time favorite, Seal Off. You want to get high?
You don't get out much, do you?
Woo!
You know, I had a bad day today, man. I didn't even get a dial tone. I wish you wouldn't use God's name in vain. That's the best thing.
I told you, man, don't embarrass me in front of my friends tonight.
What are you, a twin or something? When did you get religion? You Oral Roberts now or something, or what? Nah, it's today, man. I met a serious Christian and I got saved.
Well, this is how I get saved, you slime ball. Thanks a lot.
Well, that's religion.
There was action.
Never outrun my man for anything. Gotta be something down there we can throw that guy. Got anything? Damn bikers hitting that car, man. Let's get the out of here. Cut me off, man. I'm losing it. Holy here he comes. Come on, what the man? Come on. Yes.
Excellent stunt work.
Dork.
There was local history.
I know a lot of kids out there today who have nothing like the Punch and Judy. All they really have now is video stores, which really isn't an adequate replacement. What about you?
Well, this was always famous for a Rocky Horror Picture Show, as you know. It drew a lot of dregs to society, and it also drew me. It's not saying much, but it's not saying little either, is it?
There was even Gumby, damn it.
Hi, kids. This is Gumby. If you want to waste a lot of money on your parents' phone bill, just give me a call. 555-5555. Restart that money.
Here's today's poem, Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Throughout the night, the filmmakers explained what went into their movies, and sometimes what went wrong.
It was a 10-minute movie. Now this film right here, the beginning's a little choppy because the batteries on the camera is low. Please excuse the first few minutes. It's a little slow, and I must admit, but after that it does pick up. I filmed it in Utica. I filmed it in Roseville. I filmed it in Detroit. Well, that's about it for the Punch and Judy. Oh, there's one more thing. What was I saying here anyway? We were trying to film this Bleeding People. We did not know the camera was broken until after we filmed all this, else we would not have wasted the film. Okay, the next one we'll show is a 24-minute movie. It's our first movie. It's called Dead Boy.
Oh, joy.
Lighting was a little bad in parts. That's the only problem with this movie.
Not to mention acting and dialogue.
I always wanted to make movies. I still do. So it was a learning process as you went along, but it was fun, exciting in its own way.
Thank you, Autumn. Autumn is the one who let us do this. Everybody give her a hand.
Thank you, Autumn.
I'm glad you guys could do this. This is awesome.
So the first Super 8 movie night at the Shadow Box Cafe is history. But the guys say they'd like to do more. More films and more screenings.
Yes, I would like to make a lot more films, actually. Hopefully we can get it together to do that soon. It's just writing them. It's hard to discipline myself, but I think I've learned how, and I think I'm ready to start them again.
Yeah, not only would I like to have more of these little film festivals, I'd actually like to make some new movies. Most of these are 10 years old, or were done many years ago. I'd like to do something new and maybe a little more professional looking.
Well, how long do you think it'll take to get to California? A few weeks now. What do you think of fun out there? Oh, you know, the ocean park, the beach boys, all that good stuff. I haven't been watching too many movies.
You probably want me to make a speech, right? And I'd love to, but I'm not going to do that either. Why? Because I just don't want to. If you enjoyed the movie, you enjoyed it. If you didn't, you didn't. But I know you'll be back in. So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And most especially, I thank myself. Good night.
We shall take a 5 to 10 minute break.
Yeah, that was real.
If you're interested in something different, there are movie nights like this going all over town. Just check your paper and keep your eyes open.
When you go to the movies, you don't usually concern yourself with where you're watching the movie, just which movie you're watching. Well, it used to be different. When movies first began, which theater you went to was just as important as what movie you saw. Unfortunately, those days are gone, but a few of those old theaters are still around. Next time you go to the movies, why not give a classic theater a try? At the rate we're going, we may lose them forever. Help keep a part of history alive.
If you have any comments or story suggestions, or if you've seen a cool theater or drive-in somewhere in Michigan, please let us know. Write to our underground bunker at TCI Cable Vision of Oakland County, 4500 Delamere Boulevard, Royal Oak, Michigan, 48073. Attention, Paul Muczynski.
Well, that's it for the show.
Hope you enjoyed it. Rest those eyes and we'll see you again.
And as we show you some credits, we're going to show you some stuff we shot recently at a film shoot. Pay close attention to the audio guy and the cameraman because we're going to do a story on them in an upcoming show.
We'd like to thank everybody for letting us shoot them.
Literally. Thanks.
Thank you. See you.
Go for it. Roll sound. And speed. Mark it.
Scene 812, take 2.
Action.
He'll wake up the whole building!
Dude, I hope he wakes up all your blood-sucking relatives!
My God, what's happening to you? I don't even know you anymore!
I'm sick of being pushed around, Barbara! I'm pushed around at work, and I'm pushed around by your aunt, and I'm not getting pushed around by my own baby! Cut.